Hey everyone, welcome to the Seeds of Success podcast, hosted by Dottie San Martin and Orly Rivera. This show is your weekly dose of knowledge, insights, and actionable tips to transform centers into striking successes. Whether you're a seasoned industry professional or just stepping onto the lanes, we've got you covered. Dottie, how are you doing today?
Hi, Orly. I'm great.
And I'm excited today, Dottie. We were going to talk a little bit about, giving customers a little something extra to kind of keep them coming back and staying longer.
Yes, absolutely. And it doesn't take a whole lot, right? I mean, they're coming in, they're wanting to go down and have fun with their group or even by themselves, and they're coming in to bowl and enjoy themselves. But when you can do just a little something that they're not expecting and kind of catch them off guard, and that really takes just an ordinary experience and turns it into an extraordinary experience. And that's what we wanted to talk about today is just, some of those little bitty tiny things that you can do that just leaves the customer going, wow, that was really cool. And it doesn't always have to be, like I said, it doesn't always have to be big.
Yeah.
Simply smiling at a customer and calling them by name, that is something that sometimes that in itself is enough to make the customer go, wow, I can't believe I've only been in that center twice and they knew my name and they said hi to me. I must be pretty special.
Yeah. I have two good examples of something that has happened to me in the past. One is, a little away from bowling is when I used to work in radio, I would go out and do these promotions and I would see people like in town, they would come up to me, hey, do you remember me? You gave me a sticker and a CD like 2 years ago at the car lot. And I'm like, yeah, I remember you. But it's like, they really, something as simple as a sticker. I've had it where I was giving away concert tickets or tickets to like an aquarium and they come up and I'm like, hey, did you want to enter for these tickets? No, actually, I just wanted to stop. I heard you guys were going to be here. I just wanted a sticker of the radio station sticker. I'm like, all right, here you go. And like, sometimes that one little thing can make a huge difference. And another one, like you said, just that experience is, at the bowling center, I had a customer come in, and I might have told this story, and I just greeted them as I do everyone, because I'm a talkative person, and I'm just like, hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Have you guys been here before? I like to ask that because if they haven't, I like to show them, our party rooms or out back where the, fire pits are at. And this customer became a regular, and one time she came in and she said, you know what? Like, I never forgot this, but the first time I came in here with some friends, they were so blown away that like just the friendliness you guys have here, and it's something that stuck out to us and we let people know all the time. And, when I'm doing it because it's just kind of natural. And I don't think it's going to make that big of an impact, but it does. And it does keep people people coming back.
Yes, it absolutely does. And, the other thing is, don't forget that little people also like to have special things done for them. And when you do something for a child, not only are you making a memory for that child, but you're also winning that parent. All parents love when people take notice of their children and do something for their children. So, and again, it doesn't have to be anything big. And we're talking about just the way you treat people and the service that you give people. One of the things that I used to train my party hostesses to do is when you're talking to the children of the birthday party, get down on their level. We're, the party hostess is always much taller than the kiddos having the party, or in most cases, I should say. But get down and talk to them on their level, eye to eye, and make sure that they, feel that they're just as important and just as special. They're a customer just like the adults are. That makes a big difference, not just to the child, but also to the parent. But, there's other things that you can do too. One of the things that we used to do is when it was raining, we would try to walk we had an umbrella and we would walk the customer to their car or carry their equipment. If it, especially if it's elderly, we would offer to carry their equipment to their car. So the little things do make a big difference, but there's also things you can add to their experience, right?
Yeah. And just to go back on that, you said about the umbrella. We have, and those things do stand out. We have a grocery store here in town. When you're leaving the store, there's umbrellas. And if you want one, you use it and then you just leave it in your shopping cart under the bin and then they come collect them later. But that's like huge, that's something simple that will make, somebody's going to remember that for a long time.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's all about creating that moment when somebody goes, wow, that that's cool. That was really cool. They're coming in and the idea they want to have fun, right?
Yeah.
But as I said, there's a lot of things that you can add to that experience. Maybe it's something simple. There's a number of things that we'll talk about here in just a little bit that you can do within your system, your scoring system. But you don't even have to do that. You can be very simplistic. You can put a sticker on a chair, and if you are sitting in the chair that has the sticker on it, you win a prize. And again, it doesn't have to be a big prize. It can be branded swag that they go out and, a t-shirt and they wear and they give you advertising. It could be something for their next visit. It could be something in the snack bar that you're wanting to showcase or feature. So it can be a lot of different things. It's not what they're winning. It's the fact that they got to win something.
Yeah. And a fun thing to do, I like to do is, yeah, you have these scheduled nights where you're like, hey, we're having this big party, prizes, games, deals. But when you kind of do it out of the blue, I think that excites people when they're like, oh, wow, you're doing this. A fun one to do is if, you have your PA system, is just get on there and kind of the make a deal thing. Hey, the first person to come up here, just out of the blue, you're sitting there and all of a sudden you hear, hey, the first person to bring me a red lipstick gets a free soda. And like, you'll get these people digging through their purse or they're asking their mom or their wife or just whoever. Yes. And that's fun. And they're going to remember that. They're going to be, oh, wow, thank you so much. Like, and again, it's something as simple as a soda, or even 50% off your appetizer or something. And then it's going to get them to buy some food too. So yeah.
And that does create them talking. The let's make a deal thing is absolutely tons of fun. And you know what? And our listeners hear us say this all the time, get your staff involved, because they have some wonderful ideas on things that you can ask people for. And, silly things like a picture of your pet on your phone or, things along that. And depending on the crowd that you've got coming, and you can do these for events too. It's a lot of fun for them because again, you're doing something that they don't expect it, but even silly little things like a traffic violation. And you can have a lot of fun with that. I mean, somebody comes up there with this long warning ticket, that they were speeding or what. Obviously, you got to choose your audience, right?
Yeah.
You can have a lot of fun with it. And not only are you creating that fun for your customer, but if you're getting your staff involved, you can create, fun for them. Another idea is trivia.
Trivia. Yeah.
Trivia is a lot of fun and to be able to obviously look at the audience you have. So you can do here it is, we're in the middle of summertime and you've got a lot of families in there. Do Disney trivia. You'd be surprised. Kids love it.
Yeah. And when kids and sometimes you think like, well, the parents are the ones spending the money, but that doesn't matter because there's so many times where we ask our kids, hey, where do you guys want to go for dinner? What do you want to do? And they're like, oh, can we go back to this place? Because they do this, or they do that. So yeah, perfect example when you're making 100%. The kids happy,
Yes, kids definitely have influence on the decisions that parents make for entertainment. So, but there's also a number of things. If our listeners have, the Cubic AMF scoring, there's a number of features in the scoring that allow you to create those wow moments of being able to give something away that people don't expect. Birthday parties, you're able to have like a birthday wheel and choose a special guest of the birthday parties as a winner. Or things like Lucky Train, where you can entertain the entire center and have the train run across the monitors and randomly land on someone that now all of a sudden everybody in the bowling center can see that person is a winner because it's very appealing. It's on the monitors, so it's in your face. But when you do that, it just creates one more level of fun for your patron, and it makes a memory.
Yeah, and yeah, when you're making those memories, they're going to keep coming back. I mean, I've had that numerous times where somebody, someone before they're even leaving, they're like, have a great day. Oh yeah, we'll be back, and they're already letting you know because that experience you gave them, it makes a difference. And sometimes even they come in, maybe I don't want to say not happy to be, but maybe just like, oh yeah, we stopped here, and you show them a great time, they're happy and made their day, and they're definitely going to come back.
And they're going to talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, word of mouth is the big thing. So
yes, word of mouth, definitely. And social media. Social media. I always call them Insta moments. If you've done something that's Insta worthy, you've hit a home run. If it makes it to Instagram, that's awesome. So yeah, those little things add up to be big things. So I love this topic. I could talk about it all day long, the different things that you can do. But as I said, get your staff involved and let them have fun as well. It breaks their day up, and you would be surprised at some of the ideas that they have.
Yeah, and when they get involved and they see that you're using their ideas, it's going to make them more excited, and they're going to be happier to be at work. It's going to put a smile on their face. And that's going to rub off on the customers, when they're happy too. So
100%. Well, listeners, we hope that you got something out of this that you can put to use in your center. It doesn't take much to make a huge difference. So we appreciate you tuning in, and we hope that you share this podcast with the rest of your staff. So we are on all social media platforms. And again, our goal is to just equip you with a tip, an idea, or a trend that you may already know, but you may not be currently using in your center. So remember, the more seeds that you plant, the bigger your crop. So until next time, keep growing your business, one happy customer at a time.